Welcome to Tourism Victoria County Podcast. Your host is Tom Wilson. My guest today is Mr. Roger Brooks, President and CEO for Destination Development from Seattle, Washington. Mr. Brooks is in Cheticamp today to deliver his New Age of Tourism presentation and also to talk about his findings and assessment of the Cabot Trail for market readiness. Mr. Brooks, what were your goals and objectives of your trip here and for the workshop today?
Well, our mission was to take a look at the Cabot Trail from the eyes of a first-time visitor. What did we see? What did we not see? What did we like? What did we miss? What can you do to make it even better? And that was really our focus on this trip. In a nutshell, we thought that one thing the Cabot Trail needs is better signage connecting us to things to see and do. Number two, we really think that you should take the focus off of just a scenic drive and put it on the four things that really make the Cabot Trail outstanding, and that would be the culture, whether it's Acadian or Gaelic or Scottish or all those different cultural things, the food, the art, and the music.
Roger, what were some of the strengths and positive attributes of the Cabot Trail that you noticed during your stay here?
Well, number one, the scenery is a great stage. You couldn't get a more beautiful stage, but we still need the actors. Some of the great assets would be, the golf course. What is the Highlands course at the Celtic Lodge was absolutely world class. I think the Celtic Lodge, the Purple Thistle dining room, I hope I'm getting that right, was absolutely incredible. Some of the other neat little things that were kind of funkier out of the ordinary was Joe's ice cream and the scarecrows that he's got there. Some other highlights were the towns of Bedeck and Cheticamp in terms of some great shops and some great restaurants and just a good overall, the boardwalk in Cheticamp we loved. It was great to be able to get away from the street and down on the water.
Roger, in much of your presentation today, you concentrate on the Cabot Trail to focus on its four unique attributes, which sets us apart from others: our culture, our music, our art, and our food. I'm curious where you think outdoor recreation fits in, as many would say it is also one of our biggest attributes, which also includes the Cape Breton Highlands National Park.
We think that outdoor recreation is absolutely critical, period. Okay. Critical. Because it's what you have in spades. But you cannot use those two words because that's what every single town in the entire country of Canada uses as outdoor recreation, including the urban areas. Yeah. I mean, Quebec City will say, hey, we're about outdoor recreation. So will Toronto. I mean, everybody says outdoor recreation. So what I always say, you have to what we want Cabot Trail to be known for, what we want it to be known for is food, culture, art, and what's the other one? Music. But that's what you're known for and puts you on the map as being different. But while you're here, you will find the best bicycling probably maybe on the planet. Who knows? Yes. You will find some of the incredible hiking trails like Skyline. You will find an incredible amount of kayaking, canoeing, and all of those things. But also you have to remember when it comes to outdoor recreation, the Bay of Fundy is also promoting the same things. The Blue Nose Coast and the South Shore, they're all promoting kayaking, hiking, biking. They're all promoting the same thing. So what sets you apart from other areas of Nova Scotia isn't outdoor recreation. It's what sets you apart is the food, the music, the culture, and the art. But it's also an outdoor recreational paradise. Oh, yeah. But one thing about biking and stuff, those are niche. You can have what we call sub-brands. So you can go to birding, we're about seeing the puffin. To biking, we're about this certain route that we have. And so you can do little, what we call sub-brands. But that umbrella brand really we think should be hung on the culture because that's what sets you apart from the other Atlantic provinces and the other parts of this province.
Roger, the focus of tourism is now on memorable experiences for our visitors. Canadian Tourism Commission has developed the Explorer Quotient System to help measure what type of experiences you're interested in. Nova Scotia has its Product Development Day for the tourism industry, and of course, Tourism Tasmania has its own tourism experience strategy. Do you agree with this direction and the experience economy?
Well, absolutely. This is the age of experiences, not places. The Cabot Trail is known, but you know what? Once we've driven the Cabot Trail, we've been there, we've done that, we've seen it. experiences are where we're involved in it. That's what makes biking or kayaking or actually kayaking among orca whales or those things, and experiences where it's hands-on and we're immersed into it. That's the nice thing about the music and the food. We're part of it. And it's not just going to a restaurant and having Acadian food or a Celtic dish or whatever. It's about learning about how to cook these things or where they came from. And so people want to learn things. They want to be immersed into it. And you're right. It is about experiences, not things to look at.
Okay. In your presentation today, how far do you think, how many years do you think we'll need to develop the Cabot Trail as a destination to bring it back to where it used to be?
Well, I think you could easily do it within 3 years. I mean, there's not that much you have to do. I mean, the trail's still there. It's still pretty. Yeah, the roads are a little rough. But you know what? They're not going to keep us from coming here. I mean, we didn't have, going to Meat Cove was a little dicey, but that's an exception, and that's part of that experience, as a matter of fact, getting there. But really, we really think that what really is going to make the Cabot Trail shine again will be the businesses raising the bar with their curb appeal, their offerings, because the highest end spenders are the ones you want to come in. They're not affected by as much by depressions and recessions and, the stock market and all those things. They're coming here because they expect it to be world class. And I think within a few years, by promoting the music more and identifying those places, because you know what? We think the music's here. We just couldn't find it. We think that the food is here, but we didn't know where to go. Because, everybody's promoting a list of restaurants. Well, which one is the best one that sells Acadian or can tell us about it? And so I think that a lot of it's already here. You just have to find it, and don't let the politics get in the way of we have something for everyone.
Just want to thank you for coming to Nova Scotia, especially Cabot Trail, to help us sort of give us a roadmap of where to go in the future and how we can continue to develop our destination. And thanks for coming.
Thank you very much. It's great to be here. It is a world-class destination. Is there work to do? Yeah, there's no place on earth that doesn't have work to do. And these are little steps that you can do now to make this place really shine and make it a year-round destination, not just summer months.
Thank you.
Thank you.